What's going on, everybody? Big AZ here. We're testing this. I'm tired of losing, right? So we're testing this strategy. Not a strategy, but a philosophy. I was talking with Bird Dog today. We had made a video, one of his challenge videos. And, you know, he was telling me what his thoughts kind of were on the new way he's playing. And I said, yeah, I'm sick and tired of losing, and I'm tired of, you know, putting my money out there. And then the more you put out there, the more you're at risk. So I've been testing this on Crap Seed tonight, and I'm 3 for 3. So we're going to try it. We're just going to keep trying it. I said, you know what? Let's just go live. We'll talk. I'll just talk through it. So I'm not even going to bet to come out. I'm not going to do anything. And after the point's established, I set it up as a $10 table, 500 bankroll. I'm just going to start with a $15 come. PSO doesn't hurt me. When that travels, I got lucky, we won. When that travels, up 7. All right, we're up $30. And if I would have blasted 110 in, I'd be down 110. Plus, if I had a pass line, right, I'd be down 120. ATS, I'd be down 130. But I'm up 30. I didn't even put any money at risk. We had a bad shooter. I got the RNG, of course, set up. I'm not even going to bet to come out. I'm just tired of losing. So we were just talking back and forth. Hey, Ken, Bird Dog and I were talking back and forth, and Bird Dog was just saying about how I brought it up as I said, man, you know what? If I just did a 2 count on some of these people, I would have saved a lot of money. And he said, well, he's been just starting with a come bet, his first bet. So then I said, oh, okay. So what I decided to do is do a 15 come, and then I follow it up with a 20 come. All right, that travel, come on, I'm not going to do anything. Okay. So I'm going to do a 20 come. There you go. A quick 7. So right now, hey, Cameron. So right now, I would probably be down. No lie, no bullshit. At least 220, right? If I went 110 inside, I would have got blasted twice. I'm just saying. I'm keeping my bankroll on a bad shooter. That's the whole point of this. And I'm not going to make a shit ton on a great roll. Well, we know how infrequent they are anyway, correct? So I'm trying to maintain my bankroll. Then on an average to decent roll, I make a little bit, and I'm okay leaving up $150. I got to stop trying to turn 500 into 4,000, right? Take the win of a couple hundred. Let's try it again. I'm not doing anything on the come out if you're just joining us. I'm going to start with a 15 come bet, 500 bankroll. When that 15 come moves, or I lose or I win, it doesn't matter. And then I go to 20. Okay, now I'm going to bet 110 in. I'm avoiding that quick 7 out. I'm going to do 10 odds here, 10 odds here. It's about the same amount bet, right, as in 110 inside. I'm just going to do the same thing. I'm 3 for 3 so far. We're going to see. I'm going to go at least 100, 200 rolls. We'll see what happens. So I collected 1 hit. It's supposed to be 30, you dummy. All right, I got 1 hit. I'm looking for 1 more hit. I'm hoping. But there's a lot of exposure. It's just that quick 0.7 out. Okay, we got that. Okay, so I'm going to take everything down. Now I'm going to go to 66 in. So this will work on a $15 table as well. So now I'm just going to do it at that level. We won that come bet, which is nice because you get your come bet plus it pays. Let's lock in the 6 and 8. All right, so we're at 66 in. I'm happy to collect. So right now, Our SOR is a 4.6. You know, we've thrown a bunch of horns, but I'm up $38. And normally I would have gotten my ass whooped at this point. That's all I'm trying to say. And we had this discussion about playing for a while, playing for a long time, taking your winning and leaving. So let's try it again. I'm not doing anything on the come out. First move is a 15 come. Then I'm doing a 20 come. That way I still make money if a bad number comes. Then that travels. Then I'm looking to make it look as close as possible to 110 in, right? It's fine. I'm going to try for 2 hits. There's 1 hit. Oh, it's the come out. Okay. I'm not doing anything. I'm just letting even my come bets just stay there. Looking for 1 more hit. No, we didn't do it. So we've had some poor shooting here. We've had 4 shooters, 25 rolls, crap ton of horns. Inside hits, we've only had 7, 10, 12 hit. Well, we've had 12 inside hits. I can't complain about that. I've been playing inside just to keep the bankroll alive and not have too much exposure. Let's keep it going. Points established. Start with a come bet. Lost it. Now we'll go to 20. It's a way to have less exposure. But when a monster roll comes, I'm not going to make it. No, I'm not going to make a crap ton. That's going to be the frustrating part, but we know how infrequent that happens. Now, instead of having all that exposure on the second, third, fourth rolls, you have that exposure after your 2 come bets. Okay, there's our 1 collect for 35. Trying to collect 1 more. And I said it out loud, the old 1 more, and we're doing terrible. Wow. Okay. Waiting. Okay, I'm going to start with a come bet. Wow, it would have been another PSO. Okay. Waiting to get the point established. Okay, and we're going to start with a 15 come bet. It's another 0.7 out. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. But we've made money. So even though, look how terrible. We've had 7 different shooters, 41 rolls. I mean, that's horrible. Normally I'd be bust by now, right? I'd be bust. 500 bankroll, done, shot. See you later. I'm storming out of there. But by starting this way, I'm not saying this is the ideal way, but I've tested it 3 times so far, and I know if it's a bad table, I would have been bust. This way, I'm not. But I'm going to have to be a little disciplined, not do anything on the come out. Not bet after the point's established. Just a run of bad luck here with these horns. Okay, that'll travel. Then I'll do a 20 come. Ha! Damn, ace deuce is burning me. All right, now we're going to go to 110 in. As close as we can get it. Another ace deuce. 4 or 5 ace, 4 ace deuces. Boxcar. I mean, are you kidding me? Ha! Can't get any inside hits. Ha! Unreal. What's going on, Bantam? Yeah, that's fine. But I don't want to. I'm just sitting here on my computer here. I'm not rolling dice on my own. All right, so I got my 2 inside hits. That's pretty nice. I'm going to take it all down. Now, what I'm going to do is I got my 2 hits. I'm going to go to 66 in. And we're going to be off on the come out. We're using that come bet initially. Like I said, I was talking to Bird Dog today, and we kind of came up with a couple things. All right, so here we go. Here we go. I'm just going to collect 21. I'm happy collecting. We're still down a little bit. I'm happy collecting another 21. So now we're only down $25 after these terrible shooters. It's not too bad. Keeps me in the game. Come out roll. I won't do anything. Won't do anything until we get a point established. Another ace deuce. Jeez. Another boxcars. Are you kidding me? We got a 9. All right. Next hit, I'm not going to press like crazy, but we just made 21, so I'm going to press 12. Just a 6 and 8. What's going on, Red Eye? Not saying it's not random or not. I'm just trying to make money, trying to work on a different way to play so I don't get my ass whooped. Doesn't have to be. I don't care. I'm happy collecting $28, and then I lost. If I would have pressed and pressed, right, we wouldn't have collected jack squat. All right. So we made $90 on that shooter, 91. Our bankroll's back to 474. I'm not going to do anything on the come out. We're going to start with a 15 come. Prevents that PSO. And then I'm going to do a 20 come. Still make profit on a red. There it is. If I would have blasted 110 again, I would have got killed again. So we are very happy to be down $21. We've had 9 shooters, 70 rolls. So the whole idea is to stay in the game and not get your ass whooped right away. I'm tired of putting big exposure out there, even looking for just one hit, and it doesn't happen, right? I'm going to have to be much more disciplined, obviously. But I already tried 3 times on Crapsy, and I was profitable all 3 sessions. So I was going to say, let's go live. Let's try, see if I can go, see if we can make profit again. Okay, so now we're past the 2 come bets. I'm going to make it look like 110 inside as close as I can. Well, it has to be resilient on that shitty day, right? We all know there's 1 hit. I'm looking for 1 more hit. I got 1 more hit. So I've collected $70. I'm going to take it down. Now I'm going to make it look as close as I can to 66 in. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's fine. I have 461 in the rack. We're going to collect about 20 every hit now. Okay, oh, a come bet. Come bet's nice. It comes to us, plus we get even money. And I'm going to go up for 15. And we got 486 in the rack. I just need 1 more hit, and we actually turn this into a profitable session. Nope, couldn't do it. And I can tell you for a fact, 6, 7, 8 rollers for me, I get my ass whooped. Because I've pressed or I've collected just minimal. So, yeah. So, like I said, if you're just joining us, hey, Slam. Hey, Red Eye. Bam. Appreciate it. I'm just, like I said, when I talked to Eddie today, I was just like, I'm just tired of the, getting my ass whooped. And if I would have just done a 2 count, how much money I could have saved. And he said about how he's starting with a $10 come bet on the first roll. So then I was thinking, all right, let's start with a 15 come and then make it a 20 come on the second roll. Let's bypass all that bullshit and then make it look like 110. Try to get a couple of hits and then regress. So far I was 3 for 3. This is our 4th session. We've got 78 rolls. Like I said, I tested anywhere from 100 to 200 rolls each session. So let's try it again. Don't do anything on the come out. And then I'm going to do a 15 come. But when that 30, 40 roller comes, I'm definitely not going to make much money. But that's okay because I'm not losing as much on the other shit. So here's 15. Now I'm going to do 20. Well, we lost it, but that happens. Okay. Now I'm going to make, we got by that. We're going to make it look like about 110 in the best we can. We got 1 hit. There's the point. I'm looking for 1 more hit. We're just going to roll it out. 1 more inside hit. Hoping, oh, no, didn't happen. Son of a freaking bitch. Well, again, it's going to happen. That's why we're testing. Okay, now I'm going to start with a 15 come. Now a 20 come. Now I'm going to make it look like about 110 in. There's one hit. Looking for one more. Nice. All right, so we collected 70. It's not great. This is not like the perfect let's make big money strategy. I'm not saying that. It's more of a philosophy. I don't even want to call it a strategy because it's not a strategy. It's more of a philosophy. So we're going to take everything down. I got my 2 hits. Now I'm going to make it look about like 66 in. So you can do this on a 15 table. All right, I collected 21. There was the big red. So if I would have been, there's another, anywhere, the 5 to 8 roll range where we know lots of things happen. You know, I would be getting my ass burned. That 5 to 8 rolls. I mean, because I wouldn't collect enough. So right now we're down $84, but we know it's been a terrible run. But that's okay. Let's keep testing. That's what I love about Crapsy is that you can just rapid fire test. You know what I'm saying? I think I missed a bet there, but sorry. I know I'm not making as much money right away out of the box, but I've been getting burned by putting my money out there right away. You know, you put your money out looking for 1 or 2 hits. Hasn't been happening, so I'm tired of that shit. So there's 1 hit. There's our other hit. Now, you could just, you know, you can do whatever the hell you want. I don't give a crap. But the philosophy is to start off with those 2 come bets. Now, I got my 2 hits. I'm going to take it down. I'm going to go to 66 in or about 66 in. Collect 21. I got to be happy just collecting, right? I'm never collecting. I'm always pressing. All right. So we're going to take that hit, and it was a come bet, which was a nice. All right. And this time I'll press if I hit again. Okay, we got an 8. So I'll go up 1 unit on the 6 and 8 only. There's a 9. I got collected 21, so I'll press 10 of it. Go up 1 unit. Now I'm just going to collect 28. I got to collect, because I never collect. See what happens when you press? Even if you press half of it, the next hit wouldn't make up as much if you collect it twice. So it can be very frustrating. I mean, look where we are right now. I'm still down only 27. That's fine. I think the numbers are a little skewed because I've got 12 ace deuces. I mean, the number, and I got 10 fours. I mean, I think, listen, if I was blasting 110 in on every shooter, I'd be broke. We have 107 rolls. Let's see if we can get out of this. If we can ever establish a point, there's a point. So once we have the point, if you're just joining us, I'm starting with a 15 come. Then we're going to do a 20 come. Just avoiding those quick rolls. So even though it was a 7, we made money. I made $5. But if I would have blasted 110 in or 220 in or 160 across, I would have got my ass whooped. That's what would have happened. I know there's no way. All these short rolls I'm not playing because I've got those 2 come bets. That's the whole philosophy. I'm not going to say strategy, philosophy. Let's see if we can turn profit again here. Okay, once the point's established, we go 15 come bet. $7 out. I mean, listen. I get it. This is an RNG, whatever. I don't give a shit if it's an RNG or for you're rolling dice in a bowl. I don't care. I'm just using whatever they give me. If I can turn profit on whatever crap they give me, that's the whole idea, right? If I can maintain the bankroll on shit rolls, that's what I'm looking to do. Now let's see if we can go profit now, 4 for 4. I'm not going to do anything on the come out. I'm not saying you should. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I don't care what you do. I'm just telling you what I've been trying to do tonight to stay in the profits. Excuse me. We're going to start with a 15 come, then I go to a 20 come. Now, we're going to have a lot of exposure here. I don't like it, but that's just what we've got ourselves into, right? We avoided the PSO. We avoided the second roll. So now we're looking for 2 inside hits. There's 1. 1 more. I'll take it. I'll count 4 as a hit. If we hit the 4, I'll count that as a hit. All these horn numbers, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. That was a 10 roller, and we hit 2 inside numbers once we established the point, and then we hit the point. Brutal. Brutal. If you've been playing a horn strategy tonight on this RNG tonight, you be in the money. Okay, start with a 15 come, then we go to a 20 come. We started with a 500 bankroll. All right, so now we're going to make it look like about 110 in the best we can. Telling you, there's 1 hit. Again, we're looking for just 1 more hit. I'm not trying to be greedy. As soon as I get greedy, that's when the bad shit happens. So I'm taking it down. I'm not trying to get all my money back at once. I'm trying to do the same shit. I'm taking it now down to 66 in, or as close as I can, because I've got come bets. Great regression. Look at that shit. It's unbelievable how many times it falls in that 5 to 8 range. Unbelievable, right? I mean, I regressed. I banked at least about $45 before we went broke on that hand. Other people will say, hey, blast away 220 in 1 hit, take it. Yeah, I get it. I've been burned many times at the casino recently like that. So, yeah, I'm just trying to have a different philosophy, right? When we go back to Vegas here in 2.5 months, I got to have a different philosophy. I've got to chill instead of blast away and have no money. So start with a 15 come bet, then we'll follow it up with a 20 come bet. There's a 7. PSO, I would have lost 160 across, 110, plus ATS, plus hardways, plus pass line, right? So I made money on that roll. And when like I said earlier, I talked to Bird Dog today, and Bird Dog was like, he was so tired of losing on PSOs and 2 rollers, right? That, he's like, I just put a come bet out there. I don't even bet anymore. And I know people who don't bet. I know Justice Jen waits a roll, does a 2 count or 1 count or whatever. But I was thinking was just to do a 2 count. I mean, I have no self-control. I have 0. So, especially when I'm by myself. When we're with our group, I have more control. But when I'm by myself, it's not good. So, start with a 15 come bet. But all these short rolls, there's another PSO. So, all these short rolls that you would just get a knife in your heart, right? I'm not getting killed. But yes, when that 30 roller comes, I'm only going to make a couple $100. I'm not going to make the big money. But I'd be already broke. So I got to be happy with down $50 with these rolls. I mean, just saying. ton of horn numbers. Unbelievable. Really is. Okay, start with a come bet. Up 7 out again. I'm counting that as a PSO. We just established the point. First roll is 7. So again, I would have been. I mean, I'd be guys. I started with $500. I'd be broke. I'd be broke. I mean, look, our SOR is 4.9. We've had 20 shooters. 20. We've gone around a full table twice, and I'm only down $35. Yeah, you can martingale the field. Okay, buddy. Been down. I've seen that happen in real life 13 times, loser. So, no. I've seen it on bubble craps. I've seen it on real table. Don't martingale jack squat. Don't do that. All right, here we go. Come bet. And there's no stress on those early come bets. There's no pressure. Now a 20 come bet. Well, we lost that. Aces. I'm not hedging because we know hedging just, they don't pay you the right amount anyway. So you might as well just don't even do it. All right, we're going to make it look like 110 inside or as close as we can. This is where our exposure is now. And, of course, we hit outside numbers. We don't hit any inside numbers. If you want to go all the way across, that's up to you. I'm just trying to reduce the exposure. That's all. And all we get are 4s and 10s and horns. Look at this. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Told you, 4s and 10s. Horns. It's unreal. 13 roller, nothing. That was a 13 roller. Are you kidding me? Look at that shit. Come on. Well, that was terrible. Now we're going to need a monster or something to help us out. That was terrible. That hurts. Wow. That's why we test. We want to see all the bad things, right? Now we're going to go 110 in, look for 2 hits. There's 1. There's 2. Now, what I had been doing is doing 2 hits, go to 66. I'm going to do that. I'm trying to be disciplined, right? We've had so many PSOs tonight. I'm just going to collect $21. I know it's boring, but we're going to collect the $21. I'm going to just press the 681 unit. Okay, we'll collect 28. Happy with that. Okay, 5 and 9 go up. So now we're going to collect 28 every roll. There's the red. And if you be pressing, wouldn't have made shit. Now, if I wouldn't have started with the comebacks and I would have been aggressive as a son of a bitch, I would have made money on that roll. But that's not the idea. The idea is to still have money. There's been so many bad rolls that I would have been broke a long time ago. And to be down only $100, I mean, I got to be happy with that. And I'm doing this at a $15 level. I mean, this will work on a $10 table is what I set it at. But we're not doing any action on the come out roll if you're just joining us. The first bet is a $15 come bet only. The PSOs have been killing us. So many horns. Craziness. Then we go, the next bet is a $20 come bet. And then we make it look about like 110 in, and we try to get 2 hits. There's 1. Oh, shit, that was a come out. I didn't mean to work the come out. I really didn't. We got our 2 hits. We're going to take it down. Now we're going to make it look about like 66 in. There's the 7. Good thing we regressed. Psh. Wow. 23 shooters. I mean, 8 people at the table. We've already gone around 3 full rotations. We're in the negative across. We're in the negative inside hits. We're in the negative outside hits. Oh my gosh. But we're down less than $100. I mean, that's crazy. And I'll take all these bad rolls. I don't really care. 25 DC to start. I don't care. You could do that. But the problem is the PSO. We're trying to get paid on the PSO. That's why I'm starting not on the DC and I'm using the come bet. That's why. All right, here we go. Once the point's established, 15 come, and then we'll do a 20 come. It saved our ass many times tonight. Now, this is where you're going to have a lot of exposure. That's just what it is. You got a 4 out there, and you're about 110 inside. Okay, we'll take that 4 hit. I'll count that as a hit. We're not trying to be greedy right now. There's an 8. I'll take that as 2 hits. I'm going to take it down. Now we're going to go to 66 in. I mean, I have to play differently than just blasting away. I mean, I have to. Jay-Z, I'm just tired of losing, man. Tired of putting money out there and just PSO and then 3 rolls and then, you know. I'm just getting paid on those really quick rolls now. I don't know. I started with $500. I've been profitable. This is our 4th session, my 4th session doing this. I'm not even being aggressive at all. I'm just, there's the 7. I mean, we're down $64 only, so we're not doing anything on the come out. Once the point's established, 15 in the come, then a 20 come. Because if the red comes during that first come, we make 15. If it comes during the second come, we still make $5. Now, once they travel, we make it look like about 110 in. And I'm looking for 2 hits. There's 1. And the 7. Fuckers. Oh, I forgot to put the come bet. Okay, it would have been a 15 come bet, so I'm just putting it there. Sorry, guys. Trying to make it as realistic as I can. All right, now I'm going to make it look like 110. I mean, you're still going to have the exposure at some point, obviously. Just not that first roll and second roll where I've been just getting killed. And then I get killed here. 2 rolls in a row on the 5th roll is the bad 7. So, I mean, I would have got killed in 5 rolls anyway because if I pressed, I wouldn't have collected near enough if I went 110 in or 160 across. None of that shit. So, wow, we're in big trouble now. But I got half my bankroll still. That's the crazy part, right? We haven't had a decent roll. We've had some okay rolls, but we haven't had a 20 roller, I don't think. All right, 15 come. 20 come. Another quick 7. I'd be down so much money right now. I'd be just, I mean, it's crazy how much money I would be down. I'm just saying. I'm not saying it's just crazy. Now a 20 come. There's the 7 again. Unbelievable, right? So, thanks, Jay-Z. Another quick 7. We've had a 7, 5 rolls, 5 rolls, 4 rolls, 4 rolls. The difference is the 5 rolls I get burned. The 5 roll I got burned. The 4 roll I didn't, and the 4 roll I didn't. So a 3 roller, a 2 roller, 3 roller, it depends on when it comes, but I got saved twice. Wow. I don't know how we're going to be profitable now. We're going to need a good roll. 15 come. 20 come. All right. Now we're going to make it look like 110 in. There's another 7. Didn't get one damn hit. Well, hey, it is what it is. How we survived this long, I don't even know. Another PSO. Oh my gosh, our SOR is 4.8. We've had 30 shooters. We've gone around the table 3 full rotations. We're in the negatives on every single number. Unreal. 5s and 9s are way below where they should be. Crazy. Craziness. I mean, it's crazy. Well, that's SRR, yeah. Crazy. It's just crazy. I mean, it just shows you how difficult this game is if you don't catch a 25 roller. There's another PSO. I mean, it's unbelievable. And now, listen, I know it's an RNG, whatever. I want it to be as difficult as possible, right? It's like having baseball practice. You don't want the pitching coach to be lobbing the ball in there. You want to face some difficult pitching. So you get in the game, you know how to hit. I mean, we want tough, difficult outcomes to see if we can survive these landmines. I'm trying. I mean, somehow I still got money left, which is unbelievable, but I'm going to try it again. Dying a slow death here, but that's why we test this shit. So many horns. Unbelievable. All right, here comes the exposure. Finds a hole in the system. There's one hit. There's 2 hits. Now, what do I do? That's the 2 hits. I'm down. See, this is my problem in real life. In real life, I'd press and press and get my ass whooped. If I regress, we get a good roll. I'm going to try to get one more hit at this level because I'm down. Nope. See, there's the 7. I got the 2 hits. That's when I was supposed to regress. And I didn't do it. I was greedy, selfish. Hey, Alan. Unreal. It's unreal. Unreal. Well, I am telling you the truth because I was 3 for 3 before this. All right, 15 come, now a 20 come. Oh, another. It wasn't a PSO, but it was a 3 roller. We made money on a 3 roller. $5. That's the whole idea, folks, is on that PSO you make $15. On that 3 roller you make a nickel, right? You don't get your ass whooped. Should I try it on my table? I don't know if people would watch. Take forever. This is just so much faster. You know what I'm saying? $15 come. 20 come. All right. Now we're going to make it look like 110 in. Oh, I don't have enough money. That's embarrassing. Ha ha! Well, folks, I was telling you the truth about making money. Well, we had 34 shooters, 233 rolls, SRR 5.5, SOR 4.7. We're in the negatives on every single facet of the game. And we got our ass whooped. So many of those 5, 6, and 7 rollers that just took my money. Yeah, we saved a ton on those PSOs. We had a bunch of those, but I didn't make enough money on the 8, 9, 10, 11 rollers. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. Hmm. Oh, enter the rolls right on the crapsy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. But I just lost $500. I really don't feel like doing it again because I'm kind of defeated now. I was pretty pumped. Now I'm defeated. There's got to be a fine line there between, using that come bet. Maybe I shouldn't progressively do the come bet. Maybe start at 10 and do another 10 so you have less exposure. But if I do 15 and 20, I know that's another $15 every shooter, right? And that's 34 shooters, so. Oh yeah, I mean these rolls would have cleaned everybody out long time ago. I'm happy to survive 34 shooters, to be honest with you. I mean, in real life in Vegas, if I buy in for 500, I mean I'm going 88 in or I'm going 110 in. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We avoided a lot of shitty rolls, that's for sure. I appreciate everybody watching. Tomorrow night we'll have another Vegas video for you, 10 p.m. Eastern. Hopefully we'll see you there in the live chat. Later. Thanks.